Welcome, everybody. Welcome to another All Things YouTube. As usual, the countdown timer, if you're watching this as a rerun, will soon appear. You can skip ahead about 6 minutes on that. That'll take you to the top of the show, or land about minute 14. That's when things really get going if you're watching this as a rerun. If you're watching live, here comes the countdown timer. And as always, I will have a hot mic while we're on that countdown timer. All right, not long now. As usual, we'll get going with some audio jams while we wait. As always, that opening song is compliments of Zach Herberholtz over on amplitunes.com. He has free music. You pay nothing. It's royalty free, and you can use that on your YouTube videos. He has about 14, 15, something like that. High quality tracks. So go get some of that if you want it. I certainly dig it.
Welcome to All Things YouTube. Your host, Matt Haas, will be here soon. While you're waiting, here are 4 things you can do. 1. Get to know others in the chat room. Make friends. Don't be shy. Only awesome people like yourself are allowed in here. 2. Share this show. Hey, your friends also need to up their YouTube game. 3. Like and join this show's Facebook page and group. They're both great resources. Finally, slap a big ol' like on this video. That really helps. Matt will be here soon.
All kinds of awesome people are filing in here. Good to see everyone. It's going to be an awesome show. If anyone's hungry for a virtual taco, you can type the exclamation mark and the word taco, no space, into the chat, and you will receive automatically a free virtual taco. How about that? All right. I say we kick this puppy off a little bit early People watching are going to be like, wait, it stopped at 1:15? What's going on? Hey, I can do what I want. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to another All Things YouTube. You know me, I'm Matt Haas. I'm your host. This is the show where I break down everything that's happening on the YouTubes and tell you and show you all of the new stuff that's happened on the interface and the platform. And I also will tell you how to be awesome on the YouTubes. If you want a channel review, you can let me know later. I will put you in the hot seat and tell everyone in the world what I like and what I don't like about your YouTube channel and your content. And I do it all to make things better for you and better for everyone else. So if you're interested in that, we can do that later. Let's take a look-see at who is in the chat at the top of the show. We have Anna B. Workshop, Bob Lee's Woodshop, and other things. You know I love the long YouTube names. Brenda G's Designs, Harneal Media, Rockin' Woodworks, TFL Works. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the show. Got a lot of fun stuff happening here. Hey, you know about the Facebook page and group, right? Go ahead and like the page and join the group. You can ask questions about YouTube, share stuff about YouTube, learn about YouTube. It's 24/7, and both of these are free and for your benefit, so get on it. Also, I have a lot of ways you can support me. This is my Awesome Wood Things website. My Awesome Wood Things website. My other channel. I've got many channels on the YouTubes. If you go to awesomewoodthings.com/support, you'll land on this page. You can see ways to donate monthly, shop on Amazon with an affiliate link, same price for you. I catch a few pennies, buy a shirt, PayPal link, and send me stuff in the mail. Physical postal mail. Whoop, got that kicking on again. I love that jam. Isn't that jam cool? Sounds so 70s. Rockin' Woodworks. Sweating in Florida, he says. Yeah, I know. Like, we're up here. It's 41 in Pennsylvania, so that's not too bad, but I can only imagine what it's like in Florida. Oh, my Florida friends. It's crazy. Seems very pleasant as far as the weather this time of year. But that's all good. All good. Hey, you know what I do on Thursday nights, don't you? I head over to the Brenda G's Designs channel, and we do Mind Equals Blown. That's another show that I'm on. But so check out the Brenda G's Designs channel, Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern. We ask for interesting facts. If you blow our mind, we give you free virtual tacos and cowbell rings, and it's a support stream. Make new friends. Get support for your channel, 7 p.m. Eastern on Thursdays, and I'll drop a link here to the channel. I don't believe a show page is ready for a Thursday show, but go over there. Links in the description. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you click the bell so you'll get notified. That's what I do on. And that show's blowing up, folks. It's blowing up. And Brenda's been giving away free stuff. She has like a large basket of free stuff to give away. And you never know. There might be giveaways. There might not be. It's sort of like, better be watching because it could happen. So she's been very generous lately. Portal Woodworks is here. Hi, Portal Woodworks. That's Mr. David Jones. Always good to have you here. Yes. All right. The show is hopping. I'm thinking about switching the software from OBS to Ecamm. Might give that a try. We'll see. I think with Ecamm, instead of calling up this wall of comments here, I can call up just one specific comment. And that's a feature that I really would like. So I'm thinking about doing that. I don't know if I will or not, but kind of. I just want to let you know, behind the scenes, I'm always trying to improve, because that's one of the things I've been saying from the very beginning. Every time you're on YouTube, every time you publish content, just try and make it a little bit better. You don't have to make it monumentally better. Incremental small improvements is what it's like. Yeah, that's the feature on StreamYard, says Harneal Media. Yep, I know that exists on StreamYard. I'm looking for something a little more feature-rich with StreamYard. And also, I have no guests, so I don't need that. That's one of the primary features of StreamYard, and that's not needed in my case. But yes, I do love that feature, and I've been trying to make it work with my setup. There isn't a way, and it's not because I haven't found it. It's just because it does not exist. Oh, Brenda dropped me the link to Thursday's show. Excellent. I will get that right now. Hold on. I got to click it first, because if I copy the link out of Facebook, it gives you this link that's a whole paragraph long. Here, I'll let you show what I'm doing here. There we go. Mind equals blown. And there's the link. So go ahead, click the link in the chat, and then click the set reminder button, and then come right back. Don't leave the show. So you can kind of open in a new tab, set reminder, and then come right back here. Thank you, Miss Brenda G from Brenda G's Designs. Look at this sticker. That's a Brenda G's Design sticker. She's got plenty of those too. If you want one, you can ask her. She'll send you one, I think. And I will certainly send you one of my stickers. For free. You don't have to give me anything. If you want a sticker, I'll send it to you. And if you have a sticker and want me to have it, you can send me a sticker to that mailing address. That's fun. She says, thanks, Matt. You're welcome. Oh, she says, I certainly will. Just ask. That I thought that was the case. Yes, she's got a handful of stickers. Very excellently designed, too. I wonder who gave you line art production support. Hey, that's me. If you need help with any of the Adobe products, I might be able to help you out. OJ Woodworking Crafts is here. Hello, OJ Woodworking Crafts. Good to have you back on the channel. Hey, before I go any further, I do have a Patreon page. This Patreon page is linked to my Awesome Wood Things channel, but it does support both All Things YouTube and Awesome Wood Things. Take a look at some top patrons. We have Polly Wants a Crafter from pollywantacrafter.com. Portal Woodworks, he's in the chat. Osprey Mama, thank you for being my top supporters. Also Driveway Workshop with Jim Bashir's. Harneal Media. $1 patrons are down there. And if you become a patron, I will rearrange this graphic and fit you in here so you can make me do labor and redo this graphic and put your stuff on there. And also my email newsletters, all of this information and links are in each one of my email newsletters. So that's sort of a perk. $1 patrons, Shane's Hobby Shop, Miter Mike's Wood Shop, Anna B Workshop, Anna B's in the house, OJ Woodworking Crafts, OJ Woodworking Crafts is in the house, Javi's Wood Shop, Marcel's Workshop, JP Woodwork, The Mad Maker. Oh, and Anna B's in the house too. Anna B Workshop's in the house too. And Mr. Mike Laffey from the podcast, Maybe I've Said Too Much. Find out more at maybeI'vesaidtoomuch.com. Special thanks to Makers Media Network. I'm a proud member of Makers Media Network. MakersMediaNetwork.com. Hashtag not sponsored. Nothing on any of my channels across all of the interwebs is sponsored. Everything I say because I want to. Your boy Chungus is here. Welcome back to the channel, your boy. Good to have you here. Uh-oh, Jim Dockrell just showed up. Do I have any mods? Jim can get a little lively in the chat. No, we love that around here. Good to have you here, Jim, as always. Yep. Hey, it's me, Alan Tortoise is here. Hey, good to have you back. People are rolling in. I like that. Share the show around. Hey, anyone have New Year's resolutions? I know. It's that time, isn't it? Well, pizza and tacos. I like that. If you type exclamation mark taco in the chat, you'll be given a free virtual taco. No spaces. Exclamation mark first. Exclamation mark and the word taco. Put it in there. So, what I thought I'd do today, there has been no updates from YouTube about platform upgrades. So the platform, when I say platform, I mean YouTube, the studio, the back-end interface, the analytics, it's all basically the same. And so there's not much news to share. There we go. Harneal Media says exclamation mark taco, and there it is, just for you. Look at all those thumbs up from OJ Woodworking Crafts. Yes, please drop a thumbs up on the video. That helps, and it's free for you to do that, which is cool. My goodness, look at I'm gonna have all these tacos to eat. I'm trying to lose weight in the new year. Oh, your boy, that whatever that comment was, YouTube didn't like it. It flagged it as potentially inappropriate, but I let it go through there. Breadsticks and potatoes. Oh my goodness. Saucy, the towboat chef, is here. Hi. Welcome to the show. I'm Matt Haas. I go over what happened on YouTube, what's different on the platform, and tell you and show you. And also teach you how to be awesome. Frankie says, whoops, wrong button. Frankie says, I need a bigger shop. I've got 6 farm table sets to get done and finish this 8x5 L-shaped bar. My goodness, you're overworked, Frankie. This is the time of year you're supposed to get lazy and like do nothing until New Year's. Jim Dockerow, I lost 140 pounds one year. It cost me alimony, but still, oh my goodness. We have a SK girl here. LOL. I don't know what that means. Brenda says, why do I have to give you thumbs? I could give you a finger. Yeah. Brenda has no problem giving people fingers. Oh my goodness. TFL works. I lost 100 pounds this year. Awesome. Good on ya. Good on ya. Well, listen, I got something awesome planned for you. As always, if you have any show suggestions, go ahead and let me know either in the chat or connect with me on the social medias. It's Facebook / Matt Haas, no space. That'll get my personal profile if you want to do that. And you need a mod for me. Are you asking me to make you, Jim Dockerow, become a mod on my show? I need mods to monitor. I need a whole team of people to monitor you. I don't need... Can you play piano? Yes, I can. Very, very poorly. What? Let's see if I can do this. There you go. It's about as much as I can do. I'm learning how to play the piano, and it's a slow process. I'm a creative person, and the one creative area I haven't been in my whole life, I've got the 2D graphics down. I've got the desktop publishing down. I've got video editing under my belt. So it seemed like music was the next thing. That's why I did that. Look at it this way, Jim. You'd be safe if it was me. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I got something awesome planned. There's a whole suite of tools, all for free, mostly for free. And these tools can be used to become more awesome on YouTube. So I thought I'd share a list of tools with you, talk about the tools, see if you're using the tools. If you're using them, see how you like the tools, and just kind of go from there. So what I'm going to do is jump on over here on tubertools.com. This is a website owned by Nick Nimmin. Nick Nimmin is an awesome YouTuber that has a channel on how to be awesome on YouTube. And this is his site. But It's got some. Look at this. Look at these resources. Every one of these is a live link and a little blurb about what that item is. I think I'm going to go over them, talk about them. Let me know in the chat what you think. If you have questions about them, if I don't have all the answers, but I think this is going to be helpful because I'm sure you're going to get something out of this. Let's talk about learning first. There's no real learning stuff here, but does everyone know about Creator Academy? Creator Academy, YouTube.com. This is an awesome resource. Oh, Saucy, the towboat chef. Oh, hi, Saucy. I don't think I mentioned you when you came in. Glad you're here. Says, yes, I follow Nick, says Saucy. Excellent. So there's creatoracademy.com. I just put the link in there so you can grab it later. But if you're serious, this is free. There's little tutorials you take. Everything's guided by a video. They've got like a multiple choice question and answer at the end of each lesson. Seriously, you can digest these in small chunks or you can binge watch all of them. This is a must-have to get started. And it goes over everything. It goes about engaging. It goes about physically creating videos. It talks about planning. It talks about collaborations. It talks about the analytics. Everything. This is the roadmap to be successful. creatoracademy.youtube.com. I've blasted through all of it. I love it. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Oh, I did mention Saucy. That's right. Excellent. And I'm getting old. All right, let's check this out. TubeBuddy. Who has TubeBuddy? You should have TubeBuddy. I have the free version of TubeBuddy. So if you go on my, like you see, I've got TubeBuddy enabled here. It's just free. You don't need, I never gave them a credit card or anything. This is one really cool feature of TubeBuddy, the COPA Center. This will scan all your videos and see what YouTube has to say about COPA violations. Now, all of my stuff is fine on this channel. Don't have a lot of stuff in there. But you can't get that little thing through the interface. TubeBuddy is amazing. Come in here to your TubeBuddy dashboard. Whoops, sorry. Your yeah, there's all kinds of powerful stuff here. It tells you what milestone you're about to reach. Industry news, tools, this is really good for keywords. It has a good keyword research. Top-notch stuff, TubeBuddy. I know there's another one. I forget what the other one's called, but TubeBuddy is really good. Morning Fame. Morning Fame is something I need to really start digging into. I really should know more about it. This is like an analytics dream. This Morning Fame helps you decide if a video you're about to make is worth making, and if the keyword phrase that you're putting in the title and the keywords and the description are going to stick it into a heavily populated area or a less heavily populated. So it gives you, on a scale of red to green, how likely it is that your video is going to get traction. It's amazing. Desert Bum Woodworking is here. Hi, Desert Bum Woodworking. Good to have you here. That's Chuck. Always good to have you back on the channel. So Morning Fame is amazing. Tube Spanner, I don't know what that is. SEMrush, Advanced Keyword and SEO Tools. This looks really, really nerdy here. If anyone has any comments about any of this stuff, just drop them in the chat. SEMrush. Manage your SEO, advertising, content, and SMM, all with SEMrush. Okay, there you go. dig into that. Video editing. Now, see, this is a paid one. Adobe Premiere. I don't use Adobe Premiere. Vegas Pro. I don't use Vegas Pro. DaVinci Resolve. Here's a free one. Pro Video Editor that's free. Scroll to the bottom of the page and you'll see the free option. Nice. Also, you could add to this. Does anyone use Blender? Blender is a full-featured, for free, cross-platform Mac and PC video editor and 3D modeling application. It's insane. The thing about Blender, it gives you every option, every feature, but since it's freeware, all of the buttons are everywhere. So it has it's feature overload. Things like Final Cut Pro X on the Mac, they try and make it easy. So the interface is very, well, I shouldn't say very easy. No video editor is very easy, period. It's just too complicated of a thing to put in a two-dimensional rectangle that is your monitor, because it's video over time, still images over time, 30 still images a second. It's a very hard thing to deal with. But Blender is free, is what's not on this list. Handbrake. This is a niche. This will make your files smaller because you can tweak the settings. This is only really needed if you have low bandwidth and you want to push them up to YouTube without waiting 2 hours. You might be able to only wait an hour. I used Handbrake to take legally purchased DVDs that I own and rip them down into files. And no, when Netflix was giving you DVDs in the mail, I never put a rented DVD in my computer and used Handbrake to rip the video file. Never did that. Video editing apps. Oh, this is for mobile. Video Leap and KindMaster. If you're on iOS, I hear Video Leap is amazing. Definitely. Me thinks he fibs. Gee, what gave you that idea? Thumbnails. Hey, we all got to make thumbnails. If you're on YouTube posting videos, you have to make a thumbnail. You should never leave the default thumbnail work. Photoshop, very expensive. Affinity Photo, as good as Photoshop, but without the monthly fee. Whoa! Photo P, free online graphics programs. For most beginners, this is all you need. And Canva. Canva is amazing. Definitely check out Canva. Look, this thing is great. Let me log in here. Now, this is one of those things where, here's one of my old things I was doing in Canva. This is one of those things where you'll have a whole bunch of stuff to pick from, and some of the things will be premium. That's sort of how they... Oh, Brenda says she loves Canva. Awesome. Yeah, it's great. So some of the things you will... have to pay for. Like, let me look at the elements. I think you'll see some elements are paid. Let me see, backgrounds. I must be in an all free area, but it's totally online, drag and drop, feels like an application. And yeah, the whole point about Canva is the designers have already figured it out. So if you don't have a good design sense, or even if you do, like, look, so this font and the color and the border, it kind of all goes together. You could make all of this yourself. I mean, look at that. I mean, just, I know it's simple, but like a designer created that. And it all kind of, the white space works, the negative space works, the fonts all work. And look, but that's pretty creative. I mean, it's not fall off your chair stunning, but it's good and it's for free. So yeah, jump on Canva. I'm a big fan of Canva. Faux show. Corkboard TV. Hello, Corkboard TV. Glad to have you back on the channel. HMMM, Brenda and Maddie on the same wavelength. Both of them give away their package this winter. See, this is why I need mods. I've also, Adobe has something too, and I've been really using it. Now, I think this is a paid app. Adobe Spark. Whoop, did you see that? Adobe Spark. And what I can do with Adobe Spark is I can create solid color. You can create like complicated graphics, somewhat complicated graphics. And what I'll do is I'll bring in an image from my photo library. Oh, that's a video library. Hold on. Add photo. I can't do this. There we go. Photo from library. I bring in a picture of my son opening Christmas presents. Add it. And then see, you can drop text on top of it. You can move this around. You can move the text around. You can move your logo. Like just putting logos on things. Here we go. So you can move the logo around. Make the logo bigger. And then, save it to your phone. Boom. Like now this is a little bit better than just putting a plain photo on the web. Now you can decorate it with your art. This is actually a funny this gift box is a fake product. It's iArm. It's like an arm strap that you can put your so it's sort of like a gag gift box that you can use for the holidays. It's actually really funny. So that was Spark. It's by Adobe, and if you have the Adobe suite of apps, like if you get more than just Photoshop or more than just Adobe Illustrator, it might be bundled in with your package. And Spark. Spark is very similar to Canva, but Canva's, I think, is more pre-made designs. Really like it. Brenda's asking, where's the Festivus pics? I told you have to be a patron on Patreon to get the video of me wrestling my son, because Festivus isn't over until the son pins the father in a wrestling match. We take Festivus very serious in the Haas household. Apps for thumbnails, Snapseed, I don't know what that is. Adobe Lightroom, this is a very expensive photo editing program. I don't use Lightroom. I'm not a professional photographer. I'm a prosumer, not a professional, not a consumer, somewhere in between. I'm a prosumer photographer. OJ Woodworking Crafts says free is always good for me. I know. I go for the free. I do use the Adobe suite because I make a living doing that. Content planning. Oh, here we go. Now, three of these I don't know, but Trello. All over Trello. Trello is what calls it content planning here, but It's a visual, it's like a to-do list that's visual. And each to-do item has multiple chunks, and you can take the chunks and move them to the done list. You can assign things to other people. You can attach stuff. So it's kind of like Evernote, but for a to-do list. It's like a Evernote to-do list hybrid. Trello is a lot of big YouTubers use Trello. Bob Claggett from I Like to Make Stuff uses Trello. And creator Tim Schmoyer's channel, his team, he has a team of like 8 employees to run his YouTube channel and video production, and he uses Trello to manage a team of small people. But it can be used just for like one person too. What's going on here in the chat? So the wrestling starts when the mailman comes around again. Here we go. Music. Epidemic Sound. Now this is a subscription service, but it's high quality tracks, and the tracks are separate. So if you want to take out the bass or the drums or the guitar or just have the vocals, it's you have that flexibility, high level stuff, but you do have to pay for it. But there's no copyright claims on YouTube if you use Epidemic Sound. Now, I also like Zach Herberholt's Amplitunes because he has about about a dozen or so free downloads. This is amplitunes.com. Go to music downloads, and then here you've got 3, 7, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, about 15. And see if this is familiar. I use that one. So this is amplitunes.com. I love it. I mean, he's an awesome maker. He has a maker YouTube channel, does a lot of blacksmithing and other all kinds of making. And but he's also has music ability, and he put that together. Osprey Mama is in the house. Okay, I am lost. Came in late. Where is Matt looking at this list from? Anyone? Good deal, I'll tell you. And I'll put it in the chat. It is tubertools.com/ytubers. Here you go. There you go. And this is Nick Niman's website, and he put this together. And I'm kind of going over it. It's been a very slow week at YouTube because presumably all of the YouTubers have vacation and whatnot for the holidays and the upcoming New Year celebration. Captioning. My music pack did separate loops for folks, so folks could make their own along with full music tracks. 51 tracks. Oh, Rockin' Woodworks, excellent. Yeah, that's cool. Check out Rockin' Woodwork. I think that's on rockinwoodworks.com. I think so. This is, whoops, that's not right. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Wait, what's that? Whoops. There we go. Rockin' Woodworks. Yeah, Eloy has a whole built out commercial site here. It's cool. Check out his shop. And I think this is a Harneal Media website too. If you need a website, check out harnealmedia.com. So I think you've got, yeah, excellent. No, Matt, you don't have to do that, says Eloy. Cool. So captioning. Oh, closed captioning. Hey, you guys know closed captioning is a must. A must on YouTube. You're losing views if you don't use closed captioning on your videos. For me, it takes about, 25 minutes to 30 minutes to put all, if I yammer on a lot in the videos, but do put closed captioning in. YouTube sees it as a higher quality piece of content, and they may show it to non-English speaking users because the closed captioning, if you do it yourself, is better than their automatic closed captioning, which is still very good. But this service, $1 per minute, they will have humans close caption for you. So if you have a 6-minute video and you want to spend $6, send it to Rev, and they will put the closed captioning in. They'll give you the closed captioning file, and you upload it, and you're done. Corkboard TV says, "How do you do that, Matt?" How do we? I might be a little bit behind time. The closed captioning. Well, I don't use this service, but you send them your video or point them to your video, and then they'll transcribe it and give you back the TTL file, and then you upload it. Corkboard TV says, on YouTube. How do you add closed captioning on YouTube? Okay, I'll show you that. Let me go to so what you'll do is come to your video and edit the title and description. And no, you go over to more options. Here you go. And then here is the closed caption area. And mine says automatic, which isn't good. So you click that and you'll edit in Classic Studio. This will pop it out. So it's going to pop open a new tab. And then here's the closed caption editor. The closed caption editor uses YouTube's best guess at what you're saying. And you have to edit it. So it comes in all locks. See how it's all gray? So click edit. And then it has editable text. And I'll capitalize things. And then you listen to what you're saying. Hello, Internet. There is a new tool. It will scan your entire library and report COPA details to you. And then see, it doesn't have punctuation. So I'll go in and I'll put in the proper punctuation. I don't think that really matters. But it won't get everything right. Let me publish that. And then you just kind of keep playing through your video and scrolling forward and backwards and kind of doing it that way. And once you actually save it, return to YouTube Studio, and then you'll see the little closed caption graphic on the video, which means you've done it manually, and YouTube likes that better. I guess the graphic's not shown on the new interface. That's how you do it. Oh my God! Not even YouTube can figure out what I'm saying. LOL, says Brenda G's Designs. What are you trying to say, Brenda G's Designs? Oh, for the auto closed captioning. Yeah, it doesn't translate. I don't know how you would describe the way you speak. But yeah, the hootenannies and the Jimmy Crack Corn. No, I'm just kidding. I will try that in the new year. I think it will help with search. It absolutely does help with search, and it helps with YouTube putting your video in front of more people. Put it this way. This is a fact. This isn't conjecture. This isn't, oh, I think this. This is true fact. Like if you have a video on a topic and someone's doing a search for it, and there's a competitor video, and the competitor has similar titles, an equally good title, equally good description, equally good keywords, equally good content. Like both videos, your video and your competitor's video both have a similar click-through rate. They both have a similar historical audience retention, but yours has closed caption and this other one doesn't. YouTube's going to pick your video to show to someone. Seriously. It's not even a question. Closed caption all of your stuff. And closed captioning isn't just good for those who are hard of hearing because they can read the words. It's also good for people who can hear just fine. You're on a train or a bus or a subway. You might be watching a video and just with the volume down, just reading the captions. It works. It's helpful. Very helpful. Ever been in a bar? You look up at the TV, the closed captioning are on because the bar is real loud. Closed captioning. Live it, learn it, love it. What else we got going on? I left my... Yeah, so this is Rev. Rev will do it for you for $1 a minute. And if that's what you want, that's what you want. Collaborating. Now, I don't really look at any of these, but here's things that help you work with other people and ways to find other people. Now, me, I run in the Facebook community groups, and I can get people to collab with me pretty easily. But Collab Space is built around that, and here's other communications and document sharing and things like that. All good stuff there. Live streaming. This is a whole show unto itself, but this is, I think, really telling here. So for the Mac, it says, if you're on a Mac, this is what you want to use. No ambiguity there. It says, use this if you're on a Mac. And I'm not using that. So that's what I'm going to try and see if it's going to work for me. And there's StreamYard. Harnell Media talked about StreamYard. Oh, Chuck's got to go. Good night, Desert Bum Woodworking. Stay awesome, my friend. Live streaming for mobile. There's a Streamlabs mobile app and Prism. They say this is really awesome. I don't do much, mobile live streaming. And then communities. Here's, all of the subreddits you want to go to and other forums like that. Podcasts and help resources. This gets these are Nick Nimmons certified awesome people to learn more about YouTube. Course creation, Kajabi and Unscreen. Yeah, I gave this a crack. I didn't use Kajabi. I used a different platform. But course creation, that's like the pinnacle of revenue is creating a course. Not easy to do. But these tools help you with that. This is Nick Nimmons' site, Tuber Tools, and some other things in there. Oh, Emojipedia. This is fun. See, this actually has an extension here. Look at this. Show emoji symbols. And then you can find your symbol and then copy it, and then you can paste it into things. So when you go to here, look at my stuff. See all these emojis here? That came from that Emojipedia tool. And it's all about you being just a little bit, your stuff being a little bit better, a little bit tighter, a little bit more emoji-ish, whatever that means. These are all little things that can incrementally move you closer to being awesome. So go ahead, keep this website handy. I think Nick Nimmons did a good job. Try them out. I'm sure you'll get something out of this. I think that was fun. And good information. I like good information. And as far as New Year's resolutions go, I'm just going to try and make more videos. And I'm hoping to get my CNC machine built. I bought a Gatton CNC kit. That's a make your own, build your own overhead carving 3-axis machine. And then the awesomeness is going to... I've got a whole list of awesome things to make out of wood with my CNC machine. And if anyone wants to like put your logo on the machine, I'm thinking about having a tier on Patreon, for I don't know, $50 a month. You can put I'll put your logo right on the machine. So because when I make videos, you're gonna see your logo on there. Miter Mike already has a spot. Miter Mike sent me some 3D printed parts for the machine. These are optional parts, but parts that make the machine a lot better. And 4 of these knobs were $20 in value, and 2 of these spacers were $30 in value. So he sent me $50 worth of stuff. So if you want to check out Miter Mike's 3D printed items he has in his store, I dropped the link here in the chat for a store where you can buy what I showed you and a whole bunch of other stuff as well. Hey, Matt, where did you get the magnification screen you use to highlight? That's a piece of freeware. It's for the Mac, and it's called Magnifier. I know it's sort of a odd little whoopsie. Oh, I'm not even showing it. Let me quit this. Let's see if I can find it. Magnifier app Mac. I always have trouble finding it. It barely works. It's a pretty bare bones piece of software, and it does glitch sometimes. Nope, that's not it. I always have trouble finding it. It's pretty hard to find, and it's old, and I don't think it's supported anymore. But it has the features that I want. Some of these other magnifiers. When you're dealing with magnifiers, and this might not pertain to you, but if you're doing a live stream, a lot of the magnifiers do not carry through to what shows up on the stream. In other words, it's something that alters your display, but it doesn't alter the video feed going out. So a lot of them have that flaw. But the one I showed you, even though it's old, even though it's not supported anymore, and even though it's buggy, this one actually changes what can go out onto the stream. Rolling Homestead and Wild Edibles in WI. Is that Wisconsin? Hello, welcome to the show. I'm Matt. Great to see you. It's great to see you too. I'm glad you're here. I just went over a list of tools, some paid, most free, that you can use to be more awesome on YouTube. Everything from video production, I'll put it in the chat there. Everything from video production to collaboration to thumbnail creation to video editing, everything. Live streaming pros is here. Hey, glad to have you here. Loria Petrucci and David Foster, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I get a lot of my streaming tips from live streaming pros. They have live streams all the time. Sometimes I can't watch. I'll have meetings. There's a thing called life and work that I do, but when I'm not in meetings, I do catch live. Oh, this is David. Hey, David did a stream review for me. Good to have you here, David. Where he looked at one of my live streams and he gave me a critique and gave me some information on updating my video from. I'm not using this old camera, but David, I hope you'll be happy to know that the background is slightly blurred. I am still using the webcam. So look, I've got this primitive control panel, but this autofocus is off, and if I get it any more blurry, then I start to blur. See how I'm blurry now? So I backed off the blurriness, so I'm in focus, and then the background's just a little bit blurry. He says, yes, looking good, awesome. And I was telling the audience I'm going to install Ecamm. I'm on a Mac, and I'm going to give that a go because this is OBS Studio, like the ancient free one. And yeah, this is this isn't doing the job because see whoops. Yeah, here. This is what I'm using, the OBS Studio. It's just not up to stuff. And the thing I can't do is I can't show one chat message. Like I have to put up this wall and then just kind of point to whoever said something, which, it kind of works, but Ecamm, I think you can pop up a whole thing. Oh, he says, yeah, I will enjoy Ecamm. Those guys are great too. A little better is better than none. Yes. What webcam are you using? I'm using the Logitech, what is it, 920C, I think? I'll go to, I'll tell you which one I bought. Look at my Amazon history. But Amazon has my number, man. Let me tell you. Everything's ordered through. Here it is. C920S. This is the one I got. It's not the best one and it's not the cheapest one. It's sort of a mid-level one. I'll put the affiliate link. There's an affiliate link if you want to buy it. Same price for you. I'll catch a few pennies in the chat. I would be ashamed to show my order history publicly. My life's an open book, David. We are using a Canon DSLR for our live streams, and we are using OBS also. Yeah, there's so many ways to stitch it together. Yeah, David is all in on the Sony products, and he gave me some good advice for the Sony. Brenda G's Design says I have the 930E. Okay. I presume since 930 is a higher number than 920, it's probably better. Not all tech products are like that, though. Some have wonky numbering. Lives David has no idea how much they actually spend. Yeah, sometimes you don't want to look. No, I feel it. I know what you're saying, for sure. Yeah, David, this was a slow YouTube news cycle day. What I'll typically do here on the show is go over all of the updates to the YouTube interface. So if a new field appears or a new analytic, or maybe there's a policy change, we'll talk about this. So anything new on YouTube is what I cover, as well as just how to be more awesome on YouTube. I cover those topics as well. Sometimes I do channel reviews similar to your stream reviews. And I know you do channel reviews too, but that's only if people want it. Oh, here we go with Jim. What are you saying now? Working in the shop is destroying my camera. It needs cleaned badly. Here's the thing about DSLR and working in a wood shop with wood chips and wood dust flying around. People think that dust can't get in here, But you know what? The air has to go somewhere. It's a larger space, a smaller space. Air, even though this is fully seated on here, it gets dusty inside the camera. So you're not you're not protected. No green screen, LOL. Oh, I know. I don't do green screens. I don't like them. With the right green screen and lights, you can change your stream from norm to epic. You have to do green screen right, and there's a whole course on it because it has to be well lit. It has to have no wrinkles. Sometimes you get the green reflection on your clothes if it's lit weird. Hair doesn't always work well. There's a lot of issues with green screen, and I'm of the mindset just have an interesting set to look at. I've got lights on stuffed animals. Here it's off. Now it's on. I can do interesting things. I used to have these hooked into Super Chat. Now you can't Super Chat me, but we've got the lights going on here and all kinds of other stuff. Anyway, have something interesting to look at. And stuffed animals. I love video games. We got Pac-Man over here, the Pac-Man food, the fruit and stuff that they eat. Yoshi. There's a little Donkey Kong. You can't quite see him. There's Donkey Kong back there. And then my one-up mushroom. And little Doctor Who. Oh! 12th Doctor just fell off the monitor. Hope he's okay. What happened to your Super Chat? Oh, well, what happened was, David, I had Super Chat on Awesome Wood Things because I have over 4,000 watch hours and I have 5,000 subscribers. But I was doing a YouTube show on the woodworking channel and my subs were falling off. So I decided to make a new channel, this channel, All Things YouTube. And this channel this only has 225 subscribers. So I don't have monetization. So now what I do have is Stream Elements. Stream Elements has a way that I can chat this. So if you punch this into your browser, you can tip me that way. But I haven't found a convenient way to make that to integrate that into the show. Super Chat is just so there's a donate link in the chat, and if I come here, you'll come to this page, Stream Elements page, and then you can give me $1 and put in your name, and this will take Visa, MasterCard, or I think PayPal too, and this lands directly in my PayPal account, and they don't take any money from it. Super Chats, YouTube takes a cut, and that's fine. But this way, no cut. Now, PayPal is still going to take their 2.9% and 30 cents per transaction. You can't get around that. But Stream Elements is doing this. From what I understand, Stream Elements isn't making a thing, and actually more money will land in me. But that's kind of hard to tell people to go there, and maybe I put it in the chat, and then the chat scrolls up, and I don't know. Kind of tough to kind of make that work. But anyway, that's one thing that I have. Now he is Dr. Ware. Oh, Dr. Who? Yeah, that's right, because he's behind my monitor. Should I get more of these? These are those perler beads. I was thinking about getting big packs of perler beads and then doing all kinds of weird stuff all over here. Live Streaming Pros just tipped me $13.37. Hello. Thank you, David. I'll turn on my Super Chat lights, or I guess I should say my Streamlabs lights. This was so cool when I was streaming over on Awesome Wood Things and people would tip me. These are hooked into If This Then That. So if it was a $1 super chat, you would go here. If it was under $5, you would get here. If it was over $5, you would get there. And then the strobe light would always come on. Patrick's Workshop is here. Hi, Patrick. He says, hello, I am late. Well, you're right on time for Patrick because Patrick's time is a little bit different than the normal time. Thank you, David Foster from Live Streaming Pros. Appreciate that so very much. I dig it. Jim Docker says, Patrick, you are always late. He is, isn't he? Yes, yes, yes. I was using Patrick's. Speaking of 3D printed stuff, I showed you some of the stuff that Miter Mike's Woodshop 3D printed for me, but Patrick has a 3D printing store or 3D printed items store on patricksworkshop.com, and he gave me a adapter for my K5 Craig jig, K5 Craig jig, full-size hose adapter, because the adapter that they give you from Craig jig, it goes down to like a real teeny tiny hose, and this was a big one. So I was using Patrick's Workshop's adapter for that. Are you using a Wemo plug? Oh, Wemo. I don't know what that is, but is that the internet connected light socket plug? I am using one. It's a different brand, I think. It's a different brand, but yes, I have an internet connected plug, and then I connect that to If This Then That, which is IFTTT. IFTTT.com. It's a great website. Yes, yeah, I have those plugs that are internet. You can turn them on and off through actions on the internet. And for as cheesy and as this is kind of not a super innovative thing, but I tell you what, people in your audience love to be able to control stuff in your environment from across the internet. Just the whole concept is kind of a cool thing. Oh, if I give Matt, $1 super chat, I can turn the light on in his room while people are watching the show. It's a cool thing for people to experience. And now what I have to do is figure out how to make my plugs work with StreamYard and do that. Yeah. Did you watch the Smarter Everyday video where they hack Siri I'm not going to say those words, with a laser light? I did watch that. That was cool. It would be more interesting if we gave you an electric shock. Now, see, what I was going to do, I was going to have a glitter bomb. And if someone gave me a $100 super chat, the glitter bomb would go off and just cover me and my equipment and my office in glitter. But I never enabled that. So like maybe a handful of maybe 5 YouTubers say, okay, I'll give $20, and they all pull in their $20, and then someone sends the glitter bomb. But see these little shelves. I built these round little shelves, circular shelves, but I also made a big square one. And on the square one was going to be the contraption that poofed out the glitter bomb. But I don't know if I ever want to do that. That is one thing I really like about Mixer. I can let people take over my Xbox controller while gaming, which was funny. Oh my goodness. I don't know. That's nuts. I thought you only used glitter when you pulled. Now, come on, Jim. Now, the thing about the Haas household is the wife is a scrapbooker, and there is glitter all throughout this house because she uses a lot of glitter in her scrapbook pages. We're a creative family. I've got the design sense, and she's got the design sense, and it's wonderful here. But third-party glitter that I drag into the house is indistinguishable from her own glitter. So there's plausible deniability in the glitter world. Oh, it's crazy. All that glitters is gold. That's right. Led Zeppelin, baby. Come on. Come on, come on. Well, folks, as fun as this was, I think we're going to shut this down here. Oh, the American Wanderer is here. Welcome back to the channel. Just got back from 6 weeks in Arizona. Ooh, Arizona's awesome. I have a friend in Arizona. She's an artist. Look. This is my friend drew this. It's from Arizona. It's a scene inspired from a place in Arizona. And she's a watercolor artist. And she's amazing. David Foster says, Happy New Year. That's right. Next time I'll see you, it'll be next year. It'll be a new decade. New decade. Can you believe that? Tune in 7 p.m. Eastern Mondays. I'll put in the link to next week's show. January 6th. Monday, January 6th is the next show. Go ahead and I dropped that in the chat. Link out over there. Click the set reminder button. We'll see you back here on Monday. Cool. Was in the desert. Nice. Yeah. You know what they have in Arizona? Server farms. I don't know what makes Arizona the place where every major corporation has all of their servers. But I think it's cheap electricity. Even though it's in the desert, it must be like some factor makes it maybe it's so close to California, but not in it. I don't know. But a lot of tech jobs are in Arizona, which is right up my alley because that's what I work in. All right, we're going to leave it here. Thank you, everyone. Remember, Thursday, Mind Equals Blown, Brenda G's Designs. Check me out over there. A lot of shenanigans happening on that show. It's blowing up, too. Blowing up. As always, if you have show suggestions or a topic for me, let me know. I'll gladly consider that. Low humidity, less corrosion? Question mark? Probably. Because what else can you do in the desert, says David from Live Streaming Pros. True. Very true. All right, folks. I think I'm going to jump on someone else's live stream now. If you want to come over, I'm going to be talking about scroll saws. And I think that'll be fun. Let me get you a link here. Scroll sawing and scroll saw accessories. So I dropped a link to where I'm going to be in a few minutes if you want to play along. Thank you, David, for the stream elements chat. Almost forgot what that was called. I appreciate that so very much. All right, we're going to leave it here. Thank you, everyone, for being awesome. And we'll see you next week. Have a happy new year. Don't do anything Brenda wouldn't do, which pretty much leaves it wide open because she'll do just about anything. She's laughing, but she knows I'm right. All right. Got to find the stop button around here. Did they hide it on me? One of these tabs. I have so many tabs open. Oh, my goodness. I can't find the stop button. How about that? You know, might as well take you along with me. All right. I must have closed something I should not have closed. I'm in Arizona, by the way. Nice, says Corkboard TV. All right, here we go. Happy New Year, everyone, says Corkboard TV. Happy New Year. All right. Pushing the button. All right, take care, everyone. Stay awesome.